What up, fellow agents? PurePrime here. I'm back again with another max stats, guys. But today, for now, we're going for the mods. Are you ready? Let's go! Yes, guys, there it is again. Another max stats. I got a lot of questions to do this for the mods, so yeah, here I am. Let's start with the difference in the mods. You got three different mods, of course: the yellow, the utility, the blue, the defensive, and the red, the offensive. Within those mods, so in the red, the blue, and the yellow, you can find two different mods, so two different subgroups. You can find protocol mod and a system mod. So every color has its protocol mod and its system mod. But within the protocol and the system, you have two different mods as well. So let's start with the utility mods, and I'm gonna show you. Same as the last two times, I made a card for y'all, but now you can see it a little bit clearer and you know what the cap and the minimum is. So the first number is the minimum and that second number is the max cap. So let's start. We have the protocol mod from the utility, and that has an intensity mod and a repository mod. Let's start with the repository mod. The repository mod can have skill power between 35 and 277. And then we can find explosive damage, grenade damage, headshot kill XP, increased kill XP, and weak point kill XP on there, and that's all from 1 till 8.5%. Then we're going over to the protocol intensity mod, and on this mod we can find between 35 and 277 skill power as well, but we can find some duration. Some bleed duration, burn, confuse, disrupt, ensnare, and shock. Within this duration, you can find between 1 and 8.5%. So just like the damage or the increased kill XP from the other mod, it's the same between 1% and 8.5%. And then let's get over to the second subgroup of the utility mods, and that's the system mod. You got two mods in the system mod, that's the electronics mod and the assist mod. Let's start with the electronics mod. That will have skill power on there between 35 and 277. Then you can get an extra skill power on there. So a specific skill power for a cam launcher, a drone, a firefly, a hive, a pulse, a seeker, a shield, a turret. That are all the things you can get some extra skill power from on this mod. And these ranges are between 48 and 385. Then we're going over to the assist mod, and that will have a skill power from 35 to 277, but this will have an explosive damage, a grenade damage, a bleed damage, a burn damage, and an outgoing healing, all within 1 and 8.5%. And then of course you will have that reload speed between 1.5% and 10.5%. Then let's get over to the defensive, guys. Just like the other ones I explained, this will have a protocol and a system mod as well. So let's start with the protocol, and that has resilience and a stamina mod. For the resilience mod, we can have almost 2k health till 15k health. That's pretty nice. I never found that high, but this is nice. I think 10k is the highest I found. Almost 11. On that we can have some resistance. So a specific resistance. A bleed resistance, a blind death resistance, a burn, a disorient, a disrupt, an ensnare, a poison, and a shock. And those can all be between 6% and 42%. I never found mine higher than 22%. There are guys out there who find way higher, and the cap is 42%. That's insane if you ask me. Then we have the second protocol mod, and that's the stamina mod. There's also the same health on there between 2k and 15k. Then we got an armor regen between 321 and 2.5k. Then we got an armor on kill from 962 to 7.6k, almost 7.7. Then we got a health regen on there from 4 till 28%, an incoming healing from 1% till 8.5%, and then at last we can have skill health from 3.5% till 27.5%. Let's go over to the defensive system mod. This has a resistance mod and a mending mod. Let's start with the resistance mod. On this mod, and in my opinion this is the best mod to farm for, because yeah, this can hold armor. The armor on this is almost 1500 till almost 12k. And then of course, just like the resilience mod, we can find some resistance on there. The bleed, the death, the burn, the disorient, the disrupt, the ensure, the poison, the shock. We can find this on this mod as well, and the same caps, 6 till 42%. But on this mod we can also find critical hit chance resistance, and that's very nice. We can find that between 2% and 9%. Let's get over to the next mod, guys, and that's the mending mod. And the mending mod has the same armor between 1500 and 12k, an armor regen of 1% till 8.5%, just like the armor on kill and the bonus armor percentage. Then we can get bonus armor, and that's the same cap, so 1500 till almost 12k. We can have health percentage on there between 1% and 7%, and then we can find health on there almost 2k till 15k, and then protection from elites 1% till 8.5%, and at last, and I'm loving this addition, the explosive resistance from 2.5% to 20.5%. 20.5%, guys. That's insane. Man, if you find this one, the explosive resistance with some 4k armor, 3.5% total armor, that will be crazy, right? The highest I found was 12. Yeah, 12% explosive resistance. But let me know in the comments what you found, guys. I would love to see or hear what you have for an explosive resistance, and do you think it's still needed? Let's get over to our last mod, guys. And yes, of course, the weapon damage mods, the offensive mods. Of course, we have a protocol and a system, and then we got a critical and a precision mod in the protocol. So let's start with the protocol critical mod. We can have weapon damage on there from 0.5% till 4%. And then we can get weapon critical hit chance, weapon critical hit damage, and weapon headshot damage. And that means specific weapons. So for example, a AR critical hit chance, an AR critical hit damage, and an AR headshot damage. For the critical hit chance, we can get between 0.5 and 5.5. For the critical hit damage, we can get between 0.5 and 3%. Then for the weapon headshot damage, we can get between 1% and 6.5%. And then we got a critical range from 0.5 till 5.5%. Let's get over to the protocol precision mod. We can have weapon damage on there 0.5% till 4%, just like the critical mod. Then we can have headshot damage between 2% and 9%, and then optimal range between 1.5% and 10.5%. And then guys, for the best mod in the game, or yeah, for everyone that's searching for this mod, the system mods from the offensive. We got firearms and dexterity. Let's start with the firearms one, because yeah, that's the best one to find. We can get weapon damage the same as the other mods, 0.5% till 4%, and the specific weapon damage that we can get is between 2 and 9%, guys. So let's say you find the God Roll mod, the best mod you can find as a firearms mod. You can get 4% weapon damage and with that 9% assault rifle damage. That would be freaking insane, right? Man, I never found that high. The highest I found for weapon damage was 3%. And the highest I found for specific weapon damage is of course that 6% you saw in all my build videos. And then guys, the last mod, almost ready guys, almost there. The dexterity mod. We can have weapon damage, same as the other mods, 0.5% till 4%. An optimal range from 1.5% till 10.5%. Then we can get weapon handling on there, 2% till 11%. And then at last, damage to armor and damage to health from 0.5 till 3%. And yes guys, those are all the mods that we can get. So we can get 3 different colors. The defensive, the blue, the utility, the yellow, and the offensive, the red. And within those mods we can find 2 subgroups, and within the subgroups we can find 2 different mods. So now you all know guys. I hope I informed you enough. I would like to know what y'all find, and let me know if I maybe made some mistakes, because yeah, everybody makes some mistakes guys. Yes, even me. But thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.